Come on in.
Come on in. Come on in. Ah, Drew, I'm back here.
No, we're a little tight squeeze.
Oh, we're sitting down. All right, we're in.
Are we on?
We're on, man.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey.
What's up? How's everybody doing? So, tonight, live feed, special treat for you. We're sipping on suds from the Granite State. So, we've got a nice variety of brews from New Hampshire, which we've tried some Smuttynose. It's been a while. The other two we haven't tried before, and in between each one of these, we're going to tell you a little bit about some upcoming stuff that we got going on at 21090. So it should be very exciting. Just in case you forgot, I'm Andy. Todd. E. Welcome back, E. So
let me set up what we're doing. So this is part of our beer trade. This was a guy named Jesse Merrill up in New Hampshire. He is on YouTube. I don't think he has a channel, but I don't think he actually produces any videos. It's Bumpy Road Brewery. Mm-hmm. So if you want, check him out. I don't think he has any content up there yet.
He's got a few things.
Jesse, if you're out there, thanks so much for sending us. This is exactly what we want. We can't get a lot of these, especially these middle ones. We're really excited to try them, and also excited to tell you about what is upcoming for the channel. We got some really cool things. So without further ado, Andy.
So what should we crack open first, gentlemen?
I think the big boy, the Crowler here. Let's talk about that. What do you see, Andy?
Well, first of all, I like the size.
The Crowler.
So Lazy Daze Crowler, 6.2% alcohol. This puppy is pretty fresh.
So they canned
this on the 22nd. Yeah,
on the 22nd.
So this is nice and fresh from Backyard Brewing
in Manchester, New Hampshire.
Manchester, New Hampshire. So you want to do the honors there, E?
Oh, sure, why not?
Pour us out. So this is a sort of a hazy New England IPA. They're right in the middle of that New Hampshire. It's kind of where it all started. So they're in like the mecca of. Ooh. Is it nice? Of the New England IPA craze.
How you doing?
How you doing in there?
They've got. It says on the website Galaxy, Mosaic, Citra, just to name a few. So. Restrained bitterness, but explosive hot flavor.
What's struggling? I'm struggling a little bit over here.
He's got it.
He had a little soccer game before this, and he's a little worn out.
He's on.
And the noise you may hear is the sound of a fantasy draft in process. So, go Tigers. Just picked up Kevin.
This is why he won't win. He's going to pick all Detroit Tigers, just in case.
Not just yet. No Tigers on the roster. We do have Altuve and Bryant, though.
There you go.
All right,
2 glasses. This definitely, she's a New England IPA.
She is. What's the nose? We gotta get a nose one. Look at that thing, man. That's a huge crowler.
I like this.
So everybody's out there yet? Cheers to you guys. We'll try to get to everybody's questions. We want to review a few of these. I know some people have hopped on.
Got somebody all the way from Australia. What's up?
Whoa.
All right.
Hey,
down under.
throwing up a shrimp on the bob.
How you doing?
Don't say that, early.
You'll have to excuse my friend here.
Backwoods, what's up?
Welcome. All right, let's put a nose on this.
So they said Mosaic. What is it? Citra, Galaxy.
Yeah,
that's definitely tropical. You get that mango, that pineapple kind of on this nose.
Mango.
I just brewed a New England IPA. They're murky. Shout out to Red Dog.
It looks and tastes like this. All right, let's smell.
This is great smell.
Mm-hmm. Woo.
That's nice.
Real nice.
That's tasty.
That is really tasty.
That's
it's not bitter at all.
It's real. Got some nice citrus on the back end, too.
Totally juicy.
It doesn't linger. It makes you want to go right after another sip.
Yes, it does.
This is from Backyard Brewery in Manchester, New Hampshire. Awesome.
Get a piece
really
of that,
good beer.
Hopefully.
Yeah, take a
New England, let's see, New Hampshire, Vermont, great breweries up there.
Mm-hmm.
This is definitely one of them.
This is fantastic.
A fantastic New England IPA from New England.
Well done. Mm-hmm. Well done, Backyard Brewery.
Yeah, I approve this message right here.
No, so we also said we were going to tell you a little bit about some stuff that we got coming up for 21090. As you know, we've been trying to put up a lot of content.
Yep.
Some creative stuff. One of the things you guys have already seen is parts 1 and 2 of our New Year's resolution brews. So way back in January, we all tried to get together and brew a beer where we could stay under 125 calories.
I did not do that.
I did not either.
It's okay. I did, but they were all good beers. They were all under $1.50, which was good.
Well, yeah.
Goal was, can we brew a beer that tastes good?
Yeah, I did a red ale. You did
I did a white wine wheat rye.
What the?
And it was good. It was good.
It was. And
good.
you had the
I think
a
a pale ale.
Pale ale.
Pale ale, American style.
Gotta be creative. It's the first time stepping out of my comfort zone there.
Very
But
creative.
But it was fun. So we did that. So we had part one of that video that you guys will put you a link back to it after we're done here. Was the actual brew day footage of that. And if you remember, it was a really cold night.
Really cold. Really cold.
And then part two was us getting together and reviewing each of the 3 beers. So you kind of found out what went into it, what we liked, what we didn't like. So coming up, part 3 very soon, we had a troupe come out and about what was about
8 of them? 8
eight
people?
8 different people.
Not craft beer drinkers.
No, not but they are definitely fitness gurus.
Yes.
Touring the world, doing some amazing things. I can't wait for them to be introduced to you all because they were a lot of fun to work with. So they actually reviewed all 3 of them, and they did declare a winner. We're not going to tell you tonight, but stay tuned because that is coming up very soon. You're already.
I'm
Ready
done.
to
I
go,
love,
huh?
when we first did our New England IPAs back last summer, it was new to us, right? And I reviewed mine. I remember looking at that video. I said, I don't really know if I like this because I like that bitter hop up, in your face flavor. Now I'm changing. I think I enjoy these more.
Yeah, I think
We're
definitely seeing a change, and it's not just with us. The whole craft beer scene is changing a little bit. We're getting kind of into that New England style.
No doubt.
After a while, everything was. The rage was IPAs, and you put out so. It's hard to go somewhere right now and not get a decent IPA.
Yeah.
So then, New England kind of became the big thing. New England, and also you see sours are on the rise again, coming back up. So if this is going to hang around for a while, I'm
sours
okay. I'm okay with it.
right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
Big time.
they
We
really
have to
are.
maybe brew a sour one time.
Speaking of sours, we've also got. We'll tell you that soon, but an upcoming video where they spotlighted some amazing sours. So we're going to show you that as well. Coming up soon from Third Wave.
Third Wave. Backwoods Billy, I know you're out there.
If you're out there backwards, I'll tell you.
He loves Third Wave. You know what we're talking about there on the Eastern Shore.
Boysenberry, Birdliner,
They
White.
just and they just released a whole line of sours that they look good.
All right,
They
next
look good.
beer. Let's get into this. We don't want to
What
take
you got?
all night. This is
German
from,
Kolsch?
This is from Concord Craft Brewing Company in New Hampshire. Doesn't say where. I don't know, but again, this is a German golden ale. So it shouldn't be anywhere near as hoppy as the next one, Bumpy Road Brewery. Hey, there's Jesse. So Jesse's jumped. Jesse, thanks so much. He's the guy who sent us all these beers.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much. We are thoroughly enjoying New Hampshire tonight.
Yes, sir.
There
So
you go.
far, we're 1 for 1.
Yeah, totally. We had the Backyard Brewery. So this is the Kolsch. Let's try that. bad
We'll
boy.
change of pace.
Yeah, totally different from your New England IPA. Oh, look at the clarity on that. Now, you went from something that was super, super hazy
And murky.
to something that's super, super going to be crisp
That's for you, brother.
and nice and probably
Yeah, crystal clear, man.
malty.
Crystal
As I
clear.
move. It says here on their website it's 5.3%, 24 IBUs, light and let's see, rich golden color, smooth malt character, and almost sweet aroma.
Yeah, it's a Kolsch.
So it's Kolsch. So let's cheers to that. Hey, you know what we didn't do? Hey, Andy, I want to congratulate you again on your baby boy. Big guy here. He's got 2 kids now.
To my
Getting no sleep.
and to my wife for
there you
taking
go.
care of them right now.
Yeah.
I wasn't real happy. I
Thank
ran
you,
out the door to
Jackie.
do this. So
Thank you.
Love you.
Yeah.
But yeah, little man,
Collective.
future brewer.
There you go. So this Kolsch, you love lagers. This will be right up your alley. Really, you can smell it right away. It's that
It's
sort of bready, malty,
real clean.
sort of typical German ale right here. This is something you could probably drink all day during the summertime, I'm sure.
It's like a
Get
little.
in, get in.
Some Pilsner malt, I'm sure.
So Bumpy Road Brewery, that's clean as can
That's
be.
pretty
Chris, isn't that
That's pretty
fantastic?
smooth.
Going from a really juicy
It's
New
got some
England IPA.
special,
Sweet, it's sweet.
some nice, interesting malt flavor there.
Yeah, I'd love to know how they make it. Jesse, have you had all these? I know you're on right now. So from Bumpy Road, have you had?
Or if you want to share some light, a little bit about Concord, and I mean this is nice.
You've obviously had a lot of these beers, being in New
It's from
Hampshire.
Concord.
Concord,
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. There we go. You just found Concord Craft. That makes sense. They're from
That
Concord,
makes
New
sense.
Hampshire.
We're not very smart here.
We just pretend on TV. It's good stuff, though.
It is very good.
Has there's some sort of there's definitely a distinctive malt smell I'm picking up on there. I don't know.
Now I'm thinking we may have hindsight 2020 reversed this. Started off with the ale, the Kolsch, and then moved into the backyard.
It really, that's true.
Just because of the hoppy
like
nature. But
crowd.
how can you not get excited about opening this?
Yeah, that's hard pass.
But this doesn't disappoint either.
No.
I would say 2 for 2 so far.
No doubt. I don't think he'd send us bad beers. Now, so those are 2 beers that we have not had. I've never even heard of these breweries.
Yeah, Bumpy Road, drinking a Kolsch right now.
Yeah. Hey,
cheers to you,
Jesse.
Cheers to you, man.
Cheers.
Who'd you get? Anybody good?
This is difficult. I do this all the time and make the mistake of trying to multitask and draft.
That's why you
while I'm doing
that's why he drafted Sidney Ponson.
Does he still play? No.
Bet he's drinking, though.
Oh, goodness.
All right, so...
he was doing that while he was playing.
Andy, what do we have after... Andy,
part of the problem, right?
So after we put out hopefully next you'll see maybe you'll see a few things. But what else do we have coming up in the next couple of weeks?
All right, so another cool thing we've got coming up. We hooked up with another local home brewer here in Maryland who is from Ellicott City. Ellicott City, very historic spot in Maryland. Beautiful. The downtown area, we've all been there. If you come into Maryland, it's one of the places you kind of got to see a hidden gem.
Yep.
Anyway, his name is Jeff, and he saw our Clone Wars series that we did a while back. We will also link you down below after the completion of our live feed so you can check out the Clone Wars series. But in that, we all tried to clone a beer that we liked. And Todd ended up doing the Winter Storm from Heavy Seas. Jeff saw that and thought, I'm going to take a stab at it.
Yep.
So he's actually done that beer, and he brewed one, called us and said, you guys want to review it and see how it stacks up to the real thing? We said, heck yeah, it'd be great. It'd be fun. So I met up with Jeff in Ellicott City.
Oh, yeah.
And
nice guy.
He's a great guy. We're excited to review that. So you'll see that video as well. And he also put a special treat in there, a little collaborative beer with a really cool story. So stay tuned for that as well. You're going to see that coming up very soon as well. So that's our second one coming up very soon.
No doubt. All right, we'll get on the next beer. Just one thing. Backwoods is talking about all the great breweries on the Delmarva Eastern Shore. We went there, Billy. We tried to hook up with Billy as well. Next time we get down there, we certainly will. But we visited... and Andy's going to talk about this a little bit more, a bunch of breweries on the Eastern Shore, and we brought you along really awesome footage. So Andy will talk about that after we crack open Smuttynose.
Smutty. Now, what 2 Smutties we got here?
We've got Finest Kind IPA, and then their Old Brown Dog Brown Ale. So let's go.
Let's do the brown ale first.
We do the brown ale first?
Let's end with the big boy.
All right.
Palate.
Let's do it. So let's crack her open. What is everybody out there drinking while we pour this? You know, we heard from Bumpy Road. He's doing a Kolsch as well. Anybody else that's watching us? What do we got brewing here or drinking? What do we got? I know back with Billy, he's drinking something.
If I don't know, I know one of my buddies might be tuning in. He's actually brewing right now. I think he's
brewing
mid-boil. Yeah, so he got a little
brewing on a Wednesday. What?
Homebrew action. I think he's trying to
with us. Here,
beat the weekend.
Hold on.
Easter coming up.
It's only a 12-ouncer.
Little bunny brew.
You need more, are you? All right, so a little bit of stats on this. This is Smuttynose Old Brown Dog Brown Ale, 6.5%, 29.5 IBUs.
Good color.
Deep reddish brown color they describe, and that's a pretty beer. Look at that. Woo.
This is up in Hampton, Vermont. New Hampshire.
So they use 2-row Munich, 120, Crystal 120, and chocolate malt hops. Can you guess what hops they use? It's only 29. Andy's gonna look.
That's not guessing.
Wait,
no.
You said it I gotta taste it.
Taste it.
To fancy
it. Taste it. See if you can taste it.
See how good he is. He's gonna pair him up.
I can tell you right now, it's gonna be very
brown ale.
Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. So there's two hops near there.
I actually didn't see because my eyes are bad. But I'll take a stab at it.
Interesting.
Oh, we got some more people in here.
Definitely can taste the
craft beer pours. Cheers.
Oh, this is nice. It's tasty, man.
Yeah.
Drunken one. I knew he'd come on. There you go.
And we got Jada Diva rocking out with us tonight too. What's up?
Love your videos. Everybody go check out Jada Diva. He does great beer reviews. actually
This is
towards
good.
Sierra Nevada.
I'm clueless
Love
on this
that
one.
video.
I'd use her solo right now.
Yeah.
My tongue's.
What do you guys think of this? This is Smuttynose Old Brown Dog. They use Cascade.
Oh.
Get out of here.
Willamette, yep. And the
outta
bittering
here.
is Cascade and Galena. Never even heard of that. And then flavoring Willamette.
Willamette.
All right,
Really
you can taste maybe
interesting.
some of the spice from the Willamette.
Yep.
Willamette.
Nice.
But Cascade, you don't. No, I'm not picking that up at all. I mean, Cascade,
That's what
you
they use
usually get
for
a little
bitter.
citrus, a little.
Cascade is bittering. I guess you could use it for both.
Well, bitter, you're not
Yeah.
going to pick it up on the taste, so that makes
Yeah.
sense. It's just a little bitter and hot.
It's smooth though. This is I mean,
Well,
my
You know
wife
what?
likes
Actually,
brown ale. She'd
I
love
use-
this because it's not overly hoppy at all. There is a bit of.
I bittered with Cascade, to be quite frank.
So-
I've never had this.
Smuttynose reminds me, another cheap plug. If you go back to our Heavy Seas week, which we can plug you back there as well.
Oh yeah, boom boom.
All right. They've been around since the early 90s, so we're about 20 years with 20, 30 years
Yep.
with Heavy Seas.
Yep.
Smuttynose has been around since 94. That's a special year for us, right? That's
Graduated from high school.
we were in
We're
high
dating
school when
ourselves.
this
Why did you
was-
just do that?
Yeah, what the hell? We look so much better on TV.
I'm bald though.
It's okay.
So yeah,
It's the new.
Eddie T,
they've
what's
been
up?
around for 20 years. I remember Smuttynose, and we'll get to the IPA, was one of the first IPAs, one of the craft IPAs after like Loose Cannon that I tried. It was from out of
yeah.
state. I'm looking, I was like, oh my god, New Hampshire beer had the old dude that looked like he was from the Muppets up in the little rafters hanging out on the front. And I was like, and it was pretty good. And honestly, I can't say I've had anything by Smuttynose since.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
actually excited to be diving into these now.
To be honest, don't see a lot of it.
What's that?
Smuttynose. I mean, there's
It's
probably.
down here.
I'm,
You can
I'm
get
sure
it.
it's down
You
here.
can
I'm
get
saying
it.
the stores that
I've
I'm
never
at,
seen
I
this
don't
one.
see
I've never
quite
seen
a
Old
bit
Brown Dog.
I haven't had.
at all.
Yeah, they had the IPA for a while, and then it
Yeah.
goes in and out, and I haven't had it in a long time, so I'm looking forward to get into it. This is a good brown ale.
Yeah, I mean, classic sort of style.
Very much so.
Very true to it.
Very much
If
so.
you're not a hophead, this is right up your alley.
And almost 7%. That's a big boy, too,
Well,
actually.
you're
So-
on Smuttynose right now. Or the finest kind. Sorry.
No, that's all right.
6.5. So
Yeah,
yeah,
nutty, nice little
Nutty.
nutty tones in there. A little maybe Munich, a little Vienna.
All right,
perhaps.
so that's another great beer from New Hampshire. Andy, what else is coming up? You've talked about the third installment of the resolution. You've talked about the brew with Jeff,
Yep.
clone of Winter Storm. What else?
All right, so also coming up, which is going to be a lot of fun, 31st Brewing, good friend Brad Allison,
Yes.
he sent us a clone of Hop Slam. He saw our review of Hop Slam.
Go blue.
Sent us a homebrew that he did, want us to check it out. So we had a chance to sample his versus the real thing.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. Another way to kind of collaborate with homebrewers. So you're going to see that coming up real soon too. Is our collaboration with Brett Allison and 31st Brewing, which is going to be fun.
Yeah.
And he's an avid reviewer.
Oh,
he
my
does some
gosh.
homebrewing. You got to check him out.
Yes. Brad Allison.
He's entertaining. He does some off the wall stuff that we don't see all the time.
I
which
hope
is really
everybody's
cool.
on here. They've got to subscribe to him. I'm sure a
Yeah,
lot of
you
people
guys-
here subscribe to Brad Allison, no doubt.
In fact, subscribe to everybody.
Say,
else.
hey, everybody on here, subscribe to everybody.
Subscribe to everybody else. It's a big old community. But yeah,
Heck yeah.
But Brett Allison, yeah, he's a good
Matt
dude.
Horning brewing the Hop Slam clone.
Yep.
There you go.
Toji's
Matt,
Toji's Brew. That's my buddy at work.
That's-
Is it?
Yeah.
Whoa, hey.
Matt, you
Come
want
on,
to send
Matt.
us some
Yeah,
good-
where's the love, man?
We'll try-
No need.
We'll try those.
We'll put this on.
We'll send him to pick him up, and
They'll be at work.
Backwoods, no doubt. Brad is cool.
But yeah, so that's gonna be fun. So you'll see that coming up too. So we've talked about New Year's resolution videos. We've talked about the collaboration, the Clone Wars. We've talked about the Hop Slam from Brad. So we've got one more coming up before we get to that.
I mean,
Last one from New Hampshire.
last but not least, finest kind, IPA.
Yeah, there's the old dude in the chair.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's like one of your first ones. You
give
haven't
it
had it
to
since.
That's
It's
the
been
old
only, what,
old
20
man-
years?
old man in the chair.
24
So
years?
it's been a while. I don't have to,
He's still in
Can
the
you remember
chair.
what it
I don't
tastes
have to
like,
shoulder tap outside the liquor store to get beer anymore. I can Mister, you mind just
He's tired. You can't.
can't take it back live, can you?
No, it's out there. It's out there, man.
Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Dad.
Sorry, Jackie. Woo! beautiful, clear. You know, I saw something on social media today. You know, the whole rage
How you doing?
of New England IPAs. It's like make
the whole bottle.
Hey, make IPAs clear again. Was the hashtag.
What was this from?
Yeah, you know, everything's coming out as New England hazy.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I just brewed a hazy. I love them, but what happened to IPAs that look like that?
Well, we can tell you about that because Evolution uses something very special called Kisol, which they
look at
put
you.
in their centrifuge
Easy on the table.
to clear it up. It's actually usually used in wine. They actually use it in their beers, and we'll tell you a little bit about that after we're done hitting the
So anyway,
Smuttynose.
we just got some information from
yeah.
Bumpy Red Brewery saying the owners of Smuttynose just sold the brewery and pub in auction. Hope they keep making the same great beer. So
Oh, man.
does that mean they're changing owners and still producing beers? This might be the last Smuttynose brew review we ever do.
I think the most important thing is this old dude still going to be on? She's still going to be on the bottle because that's why I bought this the first time.
well, let's hope
I gotta
it's
give a
just
shout out to
changing
my
new-
buddy Eddie Tillis, my other ET out there. Definitely hail. We know what we're talking about here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Go blue, baby.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's gonna be a repeat, guys.
Oh, Michigan.
Michigan,
Dang.
Villanova, and we will win.
Woo! There's some fighting words. All right, back to
And next time we do a live feed, maybe we'll have Loyola Chicago. It's just it's a weird year this year. Good job, Retrievers. Uh-oh.
all right.
All right.
So let's get to the last one.
Ooh, sorry, Swip.
Finest Kind IPA.
good.
I got up here.
This is not your typical like
Oh, it smells
think so?
awesome. It
fruit
smells
bomb.
amazing.
Though.
though.
That's going from
All right,
Smells
from-
good.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
going
it's
from
not that.
you go from
No,
the crowler
no.
here, the take me home to this. I mean, you're kind of back in the IPA game. You can tell.
We've got the
Mild
Magnum
aromas, mild aromas.
as a bittering, but that tastes delicious. Simcoe, Centennial, Cascade, dry hopped with Amarillo and Centennial. I mean,
Oh, this is just the whole smorgasbord.
I mean, you've got
stuff
every
in
good
here.
hop you could probably throw into a
that's-
beer right in this. This is a really good beer. 6.9%, 74 IBUs.
That is good.
That's awesome. I mean,
Well,
I'm sure
that's
you guys have had
No.
Smuttynose.
And honestly, the taste goes right there with it. That's a fantastic beer.
Gotcha.
What do you think?
I
That's
think it's
good.
good.
That's good
I've had
IPA,
this
man.
before. I think it's a quality
I've
beer.
never
I
had-
haven't
this is
had it in a
good.
while. I'll tell you, it takes you back. This is a good.
It's good beer.
This is a good beer.
Definitely a good IPA to rock.
Coats the tongue with that bitterness. Really good. So, Andy, this is the one thing that we're really excited to release. It'll be coming soon. I know we've been promoting this for like a month and a half now, but we did a really amazing brewery tour sort of through the eastern shore of Maryland and up into Delaware. Andy, tell everybody sort of what we hit and what they should expect coming out soon.
So, three of us were lucky enough to do what we're calling part one of our
Part
shore
one.
tour series. We had behind the scenes access to a couple breweries. We hit Evolution Brewing, Craft Brewing Company in Salisbury, Maryland, and they were rock stars. I mean, we had
Awesome.
an absolute blast. We got some killer footage. We drank on some wonderful beer.
Brewed there, Slot 3 IPA.
Don't give everything away. Don't give everything away. But you're going to want to tune into that because that's
That
going
was
to
awesome.
kick us off.
That was awesome.
And then really a neat story is
Shouts out.
when they were in their in their infancy, they had a smaller facility in Delmar, Delaware, and they actually sold it because they were growing at such a rapid pace, and they moved to Maryland.
Yep.
They sold it to two friends.
It's like 7 miles
two
away.
really, really good friends who just happened to be home brewers, and they bought it and said, "We can do this." They had only been brewing a year and a half together. They bought a brewery. It became
Amazing story.
It became Third Wave Brewery, and the story doesn't stop there. I
No.
mean, there is some amazing. When you see this video, and you get to see Lori and her crew, you are going to you'll fall in love instantly. They're amazing.
Yep.
So we got to see them as well, and then we kind of did the the Three Bears thing, the real big, real small, and just right. Well, the real big one was the next day. We hit Dogfish out in Milton, Delaware,
Big.
and everybody knows Dogfish. In fact, the crazy thing about them is they were, I think, at the time we reviewed their Lupa Luau. We'll link you back down there
Yeah,
below. You're gonna have a
yeah.
lot of linking to do when
Yes,
you put
man.
this back up.
Yeah, really.
But it's a good video and a good beer. It's in cans now.
Yes. Year round.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yep.
But anyway, they had the time were the 13th largest brewery in the country, and they are planning on doubling
Doubling. It's
their
massive.
production this year. So they are growing
And,
at a just It's
around.
amazing. No,
I went there.
it's amazing.
Probably 6-7 years ago for the first time, and went again a year later, and it was big. Don't get me wrong. I went back for the first time when we did this sort of tour, and it's amazing in 5 years how large they've grown and what they've done to their property. It's astonishing. So Dogfish is, they say they're certainly craft, but they are on a macro level. I mean, that is a ton of beer they're putting out. A ton.
Yeah, and good stuff. I
mean,
of course. Their quality never seems to be compromised by how quickly they're growing. So you'll see that too. So our short tour part 1, because we actually have a few more coming up that we couldn't get to the first time around. They want 1090 to come out and do some work with them very soon. So that's coming up too.
Yep.
And hopefully Back Goes Billy will catch up with you on the second go-round when we're out there. E, anybody good? What you got?
Well,
who are you drafting?
Well, if you
any
want,
other
I'll
questions out
you.
there before we sign off? Again, we're open to beer trades. We certainly want to get beers that we can't get in Maryland here. We'd love that. We've got a few set up that we're going to do. We're going to send back to Jesse a bunch of Maryland brews and some of our home brews as well. Any questions out there before we wrap this up? We're here. We're going to try to do this at least once a month, maybe more often. Yeah, we love talking to you guys, no doubt about it.
And let's get beer from all 50 states. So we've reviewed a lot from Michigan.
Yeah, we have.
And then we got some sent from Brad Alson from Michigan. Actually, Michigan rocks for beer. Good stuff. One of us may even be from Michigan.
Jeff's on.
Beep.
Hey, Jeff, what's going on, man? We plugged you, buddy. We plugged you already.
Yeah.
You're coming up.
Yeah.
You're coming up. We plugged you. Guys, Jeff's a cool dude. If you get a chance, reach out, say hi. Great guy. We were real lucky to meet him. Don't worry, you can catch it, Jeff, if you missed it. You can see some of the good stuff he said. All good things. But yeah, how about some beers from all 50 states?
Okay. KT, we got it. Yep.
We'll list the beers.
Yeah, we can do that. We'll list the beers we got for you, where they're from. But like I said before, for those of you who joined late, we're sipping on beers from the Granite State, which is New Hampshire.
Woo! Good stuff.
Yeah, real
Not
good
one
stuff.
Bad one.
No, we have
Bumpy Road, thank you. Bumpy Road sent these.
So these are good beers, and it'd be cool to sample on beers from all 50 states. Which, speaking of 50 states,
there it goes.
Upcoming. One of the things we want to do for brew,
we do homebrew.
We do homebrew, and you can see a lot of our old homebrew videos.
That's kind of how we started.
E found this article about 50 states and a classic recipe that kind of personifies that state in a beer. And so we are going to get a map. We're going to toss a dart at it. Two of us will probably hit it.
I'm not good. That's me. I will eventually hit it. I got to brew something.
Oh, man.
Whatever state we hit,
we can kick soccer balls at it?
We're brewing that beer. Yeah, if we can do that, it might be all right.
That'll be our next brew day.
Aim for Montana.
And we'll. Aim for Montana. Hey, you might have a good beer. I'll do it.
Actually, I think Montana did have a pretty good
flower
beer.
states. But I mean, that would be cool. So, aside from brewing beers from all over the country, we would love to get beers from all over the country. So, be a cool little thing if we could spotlight a different state every month in a live feed, wouldn't it?
That would be great. So anybody wants to send us some beers, California has some good ones.
Yeah, just a few.
Florida. I don't care where it is. Mm-hmm. Mississippi, Texas, I don't care.
Or Australia if you're still with us.
Well, that might be tough.
We'll throw
Are we going to send Australia beer?
Well, you send us first.
Hey, Jade Diva, thank you. We appreciate that comment. We're looking to do more. We love collaborating. We love talking to people out there. So we're going to try to do these live streams at least once a month, maybe every other week if we can. We got a lot going on. We're brewing. Yeah. We got kids everywhere, but we're doing our best.
Yeah, anything beer we're going to throw at you. Yes. By the way, Eddie, there are in every state, so definitely.
Yes.
You'll find some. The question was, are there commercial breweries in every state? And definitely, yeah. You can find them. They're popping up everywhere. So that's kind of the fun thing too.
I watched a Drunken One. Everybody, also, if you're not subscribing to him, subscribe to him. He I saw your brew day video from you did a Michelob Ultra. He did he's doing macro beers.
That's cool.
That's how he brews.
We're gonna be trying one. We're gonna be doing the Natty Bo new shandy they got coming up. Yeah. That's another one that we're gonna be trying out.
Not that he likes macros, but he brews them.
But I'll tell you, we're gonna try it because they got that kind of Crab Shack shandy kicking that we might do with the Flying Dog Dead Rise and maybe a bushel of crabs. That's coming up. Weather's starting to turn. Opening day tomorrow.
Jeff
yeah,
just said,
opening
this is a
day.
scheme to drink for cheap.
Go Tigers! Hey, cheap plug for the Tigers.
No, listen, Jeff. First of all, we thought we were friends.
And second of all, you're right. So thank you, Jeff. We didn't expect you guys to catch on to us so quickly.
We will
but,
send. I've
thank
got
you.
boxes ready. We're going to send out some great brews from Union, from Heavy Seas, from EVO.
And even some crazy off the wall stuff. We told you Maryland's got some really small.
Key Brewing, all that.
We got some good stuff here.
Good
We'll
stuff.
send you.
No doubt about it. So, Bumpy Road, you're going to receive a package from us hopefully soon. I'm going to get some of our home brews carved and bottled, and we'll put them in there for you as well to try. We're still doing that. I am entering a competition next weekend. So we all help.
Good luck, Todd.
My recipe, we all brew it though. We'll see how they get. It's a black IPA and a New England IPA. So
Last black IPA did was solid.
Yeah.
Real good. In fact, we'll link you back up to that, Todd, if you want to throw a link to our black IPA.
I only have so many links I can put in here, right?
That's all right. Just go find them.
Yeah.
No,
We did the black and red. We did the red rye, and we did the black
wild.
IPA. We did the black and red day, and that was one of the first collaborative beers that we did together. Like kind of all
We started
grain
this
recipes. We're
think,
approaching our
as a
anniversary
threesome.
here.
It was April.
Threesome. Yeah,
April.
yeah.
So yeah, next month we're approaching our little anniversary together, which is kind of cool.
Matt says we
Come
should
on,
do
man.
an Imperial Pills. That's your boy, right?
Yep.
Matt, what
We
are you?
like it.
You're brewing a Hop Slam clone today? I want to know
Yeah.
where you got that recipe from. Because Brett Allison, who we're going to be reviewing.
I can actually tell you. Sorry, Matt, cut you off from
Do it. No, do
Since
it.
you're brewing right now, I think you got it from Adventures in Homebrew. So
Thanks, Backwoods. Oh, okay. They have the clone actually there.
yeah.
Because
Well, they have.
I
a
know
clone recipe
Bell's
kit.
actually sells it now.
Yeah, Bell sells it, but they have a kit they
All right.
will ship out to you from AIH and Jackson.
There you go.
Ann Arbor,
We haven't tried.
Michigan.
Oh, and the other thing is, Bumpy Road sent us some home brews. We haven't tried them yet, and he's saying he brewed them. I guess he kegged them strictly from his tap, so they might have lost their. He didn't have a beer gun. They may have lost some of the carbonation.
We'll
It's
sip
okay.
on them. We'll sip on them.
It sells alcohol.
Yeah,
We're not-
we'll sip on them.
We're not snobs.
Yeah, no.
No, we'll and I guarantee
Matt says
I'll
Adventures
guarantee
Hamburg-
we'll
Adventures
enjoy
Hamburg
them.
had it.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Anything else going out there, guys? Before we end this, we don't want to do it too long. We enjoy talking to you guys, and we're going to finish off the rest of these New Hampshire beers from Bumpy Road. Yeah, I figured you'd take that.
Yeah.
Oh,
dang it.
how you?
Let's do a
you
final
want- you want
cheers.
a little bit or no?
I
Yeah.
would love this.
You want a little bit? I'm gonna finish it before you can get to it. I'm just
Yeah, no,
That's
that's a
not
great.
nice.
That's
That's
a
not
great
nice.
New England IPA.
It is great. All right, guys.
Ooh, doggy.
Cheers, and
All right, boys.
we'll see you next time.
Yeah, very soon. We'll do this again real soon,
Perfect.
guys. Thank you. Cheers from
210
tonight. Todd, go turn that off before they ask
Turn
us
it
any
off.
more
Yeah, they're
questions.
going to say more questions. Look at that. Look at that.
We're done
Oh
answering
no, Adventures
questions.
in Homebrewing. Yeah. Yep.
Get out of my way.
Michigan.
We're gonna mic drop here, folks.
Michigan Tigers.
Yeah, who are they playing tomorrow?
More comments.
Oh, why you put me on the spot?
Yeah, he's a real fan. We're gonna whip up on the Twins
I've been
tomorrow.
looking at
So
the
if you're from
Orioles
Minnesota,
schedule, the Nats schedule. I
Dylan
don't
Bundy
remember.
pitching for us tomorrow.
Tigers
We're
are
gonna whip
away,
up
though, I
on
know that.
yeah. So
Shady Davis
yeah,
says
real
cheers.
fan. Hey, cheers, guys. Cheers, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. We had a lot of chats tonight. A lot of people chiming in. So we appreciate you. Subscribe.
Who
See you
else playing?
soon. Twins,
Yeah, the
Basil.
Twinkies.
Twins, Basil. See ya.
All right, see you guys.
Bye.
Cheers. Go Tigers, Bumpy Road says.
That's right.
Whatever. Bumpy road.